Hi everyone, you're welcome to Moments Like This again. My name is Pastor Delia Akunle, and I have with me here today my very pretty wife, Pastor Toyin.
Welcome back everyone.
We want to appreciate you one more time for tuning in and watching our previous broadcast. We've gotten encouraging feedbacks. People said when they listen to it, that's really helped in a moment like this. I want to promise you we'll always bring in good tidbits that can be of great impact upon your life during a moment like this. But one of the things that I've noticed, Pastor Toyin, is that some parents may have problem with the distance learning. For example, Charles County have started distance learning in Maryland. Prince George's County just started. Do you have anything you would like to share with parents on distance learning in a moment like this, Pastor Toyin?
All right, yes, I have a lot to share. As you know, that's my area of expertise. We do run a school, a private Christian school called the Messiah Academy. And I can tell you that from the onset when this close down started, the second week following this close down, we started online learning, and we've been doing that ever since, and it's been of great benefit to all our students. And honestly, we know this is a very novel idea. This it's new to a lot of people. If even you've been homeschooling, you probably are just getting textbooks and letting your children work at home. It's a bit different now that people have to do virtual classrooms and be able to just work on worksheets rather than be in the class with their teachers. But hey, that's it's happening right now, and there's nothing anybody can do just so that we can be safe. So what are some of the things you can do to help you navigate this particular new path? As parents, you have to look at this critically. It's new to you, it's probably new to your student. So one of the first things you need to do is to study particularly the virtual learning that has been sent to you by your child's school. Whatever it is, because it differs from county to county and from some schools to some schools. We use Zoom, and it's been awesome. We have an interactive class where we can talk to the children and they talk back to us. But for some people, they just watch the video of recorded classrooms. Whichever one you're doing, the first thing I want to say is that get to know what it is and inform your students about this. Also let them know that this is as important as being in school. Because right now, a lot of schools are going to be graded based on what they do through this virtual learning. And another thing I want to say that would really help you is routine. You need to get your children back to the school routine. When this lockdown started, a lot of people thought it was going to fizzle out so quickly. But we're still here and the lockdown is still there. So one of the things you need to do is to get your children back to their school routine. Let them sleep in good time. Let them wake up in good time. Make sure they are there in their virtual classroom when they need to be there. And if there's any difficulty that you're experiencing, I know a lot of schools send lots of guidelines and help places you can go to so that you can talk to them and they can put you through. So when you do that, it's going to really, really help your children. Another thing I want to say is that it is important for you to know if your child probably gets a break, don't let your child start playing with things like devices, games, because this can take their mind off the learning. Until the learning period is over, don't let them do that. Do it as if they are in school. Go online. I said in my broadcast on Times of Refreshing also, you can go online and download schedules for some schools when schools were on, and you can use that to guide your child to become a very good student, even distantly, because we don't know when this is going to last. I think the schools are probably going to close to the end of summer, and then we'll come in fall. So you need to be able to do your best to navigate this. Do you know that just this morning I spoke with a parent, and our concern is that, this work is so much. I wonder if I'm the one in school or if it's my child. It's going to look like that because some parents are working right now, some in the house, some out of the house. So if you're working in the house, remember, you also might need to change your schedule a bit. Get some work done before your student or your child gets up in the morning so that when you need to go into those meetings, you will situate your child in front of the device that they are going to use and let them know what to do. There are some that are very young. You can get the older one to help, and you can adjust their schedule in such a way that you can get everyone to do work at different times, especially if you do not have a scheduled time for the work sent home. Yeah. But if you do have a scheduled time for the work sent home from the school, you need to keep to it, because they are going to mark that also in favor of your child.
That's right.
And one thing about homework, don't leave homework until later. I know there's a lot of time and people are playing a lot, but please let them do the homework when they are supposed to do it. There's so much to tell, but maybe in one of our other broadcasts, we'll talk about it more so that I don't take your time. Darling.
All right, that's the bottom line. Is just like Pastor Tony said, it's novel to everybody, but parents, you can help. Yes. And let the children know, where even those, this is distant learning, there's no difference between this and the physical classroom. They carry the same value.
Yes.
And I think that will help the children. We want to say thank you for listening to us one more time.
Thank you.
We're going to be back again to your house on moments like this. But meanwhile, we want to just encourage you, please keep safe and keep encouraging those children that this is a good time for them. It's a good opportunity for them also to make sure their grades goes up.
Don't forget also to praise them for the great work they are doing right now. Remember, it's new to you, it's new to them too. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.